The World AIDS Day 2020 was commemorated in the middle of a raging global pandemic, the novel coronavirus, which has got almost all countries globally either reporting a critically low stock of ARVs or disruptions in the supply of the medicines sustaining HIV-positive patients. In Kenya, the situation was no different. With a population of 1.1 million Kenyans living with HIV in the country, Health CAS Rashid Aman says supply of the HIV medicines was severely impacted by COVID-19.
The COVID-19 pandemic poses a challenge to the uptake of HIV testing services due to low outpatient hospital visits during this period. The uptake of HIV testing services has declined over the months between January 2019 and June 2020.
A failure of suppliers to deliver ARVs on time and a shutdown of land and air transport services, coupled with limited access to health services within countries as a result of the pandemic, were among the causes cited for the disruptions.
Especially in the initial phase of the pandemic, we had a challenge, especially when those restrictive measures were imposed. And you know, when you impose restrictions on movement or a lockdown, then access to services was a big challenge, especially the month of March and April.
The World Health Organization recently developed guidance for countries on how to safely maintain access to essential health services during the pandemic, this including for all people living with or affected by HIV. The guidance encourages countries to limit disruptions in access to HIV treatment through a month-to-month dispensing, a policy whereby medicines are prescribed for longer periods of time.
Apart from the services being disrupted because of repurposing them to fight COVID, there was also the issue of people not coming forward. That's also a factor. People not trusting to come to a health center. So we have figures of almost across the board that the number of people coming forward for testing this year is less than for last year.
According to the Ministry of Health, about 100 infants who are exposed to HIV during birth have been treated and fully recovered. Makori Ongechi, Citizen TV.